But if you're a WoW spender, free-to-play player, you have to be extremely careful, and also you should not actually forget the economy talent tree. Here we have research speed and building speed. Troops upgrade are major progression path that every player in Age of Empire have to go if they want to be competitive in this game. So in this video I'm going to talk about ultimate guide to troops upgrading in Age of Empire Mobile. And I'm going to start with the first question, how to manage resources for troops upgrades. This is an easy one, and I'm going to share with you my strategy, how I do it. Now, most of the times, like 90%, 95%, you're not going to have any kind of issue with the troops upgrade. But in cases this actually happen, and believe it or not, yeah, it happened to me, is I try only to use the gathering resources I have. And everything I get as a bundles, as a chest that I can have in my backpack, I just keep them there. I don't use them. For example, this one, some of them are protected, some of them are not. But this is how I do it. Of course, sometimes there is extremely expensive building, like for example, maybe this one, like 11, 11, 22, 11 million. This is so many millions. So you have to actually touch this type of resources. But rest of the gameplay, you're not going to have that big issue with resources for upgrading your troops. What is the best way to farm materials for upgrades? And by materials, we're not talking about only the resources, you know, this gold, meat, or we're talking also about the speed ups. And I'm going to share with you, I always buy the research speed up. Why? This is the most important building in Age of Empire Mobile, period. Here, from the researches, you're going to open the higher tiers, you're going to increase your gathering speed, you're going to increase the speed, the training speed. Everything come from here. Everything important in this game come from here. Currently I'm going for all units type training speed, and most likely I'm going to stop and refocus over my economy talent tree, just to, you know, getting more research speed, because here's the thing, is in separate trees, is in the economy talent tree, the research speed. So I may actually go for this one just to reduce the time, because some of the researches you saw this one is like 18 days. So this is where most likely is going to be your focus for research speeds. And of course, normal speed ups if you want to train your troops. But if I have opportunity and I don't have that much currency in me, depending what is requested to get some research speed up, I research speed up or building speed up, training speed up, I focus over universal speed ups or research speed ups. And this is what actually helped me to upgrade my troops. Other materials is, as we already said, is just the resources. Should free-to-play players focus on specific troop type? I said countless time in my videos, and I still get this question, so I guess I'm going to repeat myself, and the short answer is yes. Just focus over one troop where you have the best heroes. And for free-to-play players, basically the best legion. Depending what kind of work you get, did you have enough Imperial coins, for example, to go for one of the heroes presented here that can be a game changer for your legion. But focus over one troop. One troop, build the heroes, because by getting universal medals, you can actually spend it on the one hero. So build this strong synergy combo, strong synergy team that is going to lead you to victory in general. And you can actually compete with your strong legion with even the rest of the people. I mean, mid spender, wall spender, whales are a different topic, to be honest, but in general, yes. The short answer is yes, focus over one single troop. What is the role of research in troop progression? Well, I already mentioned why this is the most important building in Age of Empire Mobile, but it's not only for the troops, what I said. It's also for the research, it's also for the gathering. And by going out and gather, you're going to receive more resources. with these resources in the PvP fights, you're going to heal more troops, so you can actually in long run outnumber your enemy just by having more resources. The building speed, upgrading the buildings, and some of the buildings have absolutely crazy stats, like for example research speed 27%. The blacksmith is giving you reducing the time of the forge, and so on. Here you can get universal from the barracks, you can get universal training speed. Everything is important. This is this is the most important building in this game, so that's why I always focus over this building. But maybe some people who watch my previous videos and I say something about how important is the university didn't actually maybe understand everything well. But yeah, this is the main reason I think this is the most important building in this game. Should you skip tier 5 and aim for tier 6? Well, very good question. Now, this is a very good question, and I really like this type of question. And the answer is no, because you cannot skip the tier 5. Currently, I'm tier 5. The troops I train is tier 5, and the main reason is, look at this, 18 days. 18 days. Maybe you can go to level 3 to open the next one, which is swordsman attack, but from there you have senior swordsman. So there is a chance to go for senior swordsman, but I definitely don't recommend speeding all units training speed up, which is giving like 15% more training speed up. And when you do this training speed up, you're just going to train more troops in general. So when you open your senior swordsman or tier 6, you're going to have big number of waiting troops to be just upgraded, because the time of training between tier 5 and tier 6 may not be that big, because right now tier 5 is trained for me personally is like 9 hours, but let's say senior swordsman is something like 13 hours, so the difference is like 5 hours. But if you train more till you go and open the senior swordsman, you're going to have more to promote, and in general you're going to have more troops. So this is very important. So I think from tier 5 to tier 6 is not something must do, must have in any cost. It's good to have higher tier. There is no second opinion there. But should you actually rush and skip tier 5? I don't think so. I'm with the tier 5 for like over 1 week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and I don't see soon to open the tier 6. And finally it's tier 7, and you finish. You finish with getting the best troops in Age of Empire Mobile. So I really hope this answered the question. Short answer is just no. Just get the most important and valuable. If you're well, you can go for all the how to say it, all the research is going to be no issue for you. But if you're a WoW spender, free-to-play player, you have to be extremely careful. And also you should not actually forget the economy talent tree. Here we have research speed and building speed, and all these things matter. All these things matter. So you have to be extremely careful with the limited amount of speed ups that you're going to have for researches, and actually pick the correct one. I think I have a video on my channel about the research. You can go and check it out after this video. What is the best troop composition for PvP? Oh, I think at this point of the game, with the heroes we currently have, since there is no difference between the troops. I mean, all these 4 troops, they have different names, but the only difference here is actually this thing here. The attack and defense. This is the only difference in the troops. All the troops are fighting in the melee range. There is no difference between swordsmen and marksmen or archers. Just for now, you have to focus over the heroes. And I think at the moment it's actually pikemen's and marksmen's the best troops for PvP. How do troops upgrades affect alliance wars? Well, this question surprised me a lot, but if you have strong troops, you're definitely going to smash your enemy. Because by leveling up, I'm going to give an example with two troops. Currently, this sorry about that. This is a tier 5, this is a tier 4. And you're going to see attack, HP, defense. Attack, HP, defense. You see there is a big difference in the defense. There is a difference in all the stats. And here is the thing. This is your base stats. This is your base stats. So if you have increasing your cavalry attack, boosting your defense with, for example, the gear can actually swordsman defense bonus. All these bonuses that you're going to receive in Age of Empire Mobile from the gear or whatever is going to apply to the base stats of the troop. It's not something like stacking, you get 4% and the number you put extra 5% from somewhere. So the base stats is extremely important. So having the base stats is what make the difference, because the number is going to grow. It's not only the number in the base stats, but the number with all the buffs you're having for this troop is also going to grow. Should you invest in cavalry, infantry, or marksmen? Yeah, I guess I get this question again. You should invest in one troop if you're a free-to-play player. I'm going to make this answer short. You should be investing in one troop if you're a free-to-play player. Wolf Spender, 2 Mid Spender, 2-3 legions. And you can pick, depending on what kind of heroes you're having, you can pick the troop that is going to fit with the heroes you're having, because you may not have Muan and Leonidas, but you may get actually lucky and do the legendary advent and getting Suleiman 1 or Octavian, which is Marshall Pikeman, and build some decent combo for your team. Again, the heroes is important here. This is the only thing that is going to change in this game. The troops is going to be the same. Every researches is going to be the same. I mean, the buffs you're going to receive from the researchers, from the building, from whatever. Heroes is the thing that is going to change. I'm expecting also the rings to be extremely important part from the game also. And we see new rings presented. This is what I'm expecting to change in general in the game. So if you have some good legion, just go with it and make one troop your main troop. Should you upgrade multiple troop types? And by upgrading, if the question is, should you actually do the research for this troop? Yeah. Basically, to pass every stage here, you're going to need, for example, to be able to deploy the 5th Legion on the battlefield, you're going to need all the tier 4 troops open. So you're going to have them. So it's something like must do if it's about the troops here. I mean, opening and researching the specific troop. But in general, even here, it's actually required to have all the troops. So you cannot actually skip. If the question is about the researchers. Now, if the question is, should you actually go for all the troops and promote them and blah, blah, blah. No, all of your speed ups should go on your main troop. This is where your focus should be if you're free-to-play player, for example. Again, mid spender, wolf spender, 2-3 legions, maybe at best. How to transition smoothly to higher tier troops? Well, till you actually hit the tier 7, I don't think you should make any kind of transition. What I mean is promoting all of your troops to higher level. Now, you may actually go with this for your main troop, where your legion is the best one. But the moment you open tier 4, start training tier 4. The moment you open tier 5, start training tier 5. The moment you open tier 7, then you can actually think for some kind of promotion of the troops. But the rest of the time, till you actually hit tier 7, is completely unnecessary to go and just promote your troops. So I guess this will be for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed so far. Subscribe to his channel if you're new. Become a member. Join the Discord, link in the description. And see you in the next video.